All right, so as usual, thank goodness it's Friday. Woohoo! So let's go to work. All right, let's back up. Let's look at the camera. Looks good. I'm trying this new angle right now, and also the settings on my GoPro. Hopefully it turns out really good. But yeah, today's Friday. Yes, can't wait for the weekend. And yeah, let's try Grok today and see. I had Grok in my car now since my software got updated for about, I don't know, maybe a week and a half now. You know, sometimes I use it. It's really helpful when you're in a new area, and then if you want to ask question about your area, and it would tell you the history and all that things about it. So yeah, we'll just ask Grok whatever we can think about. So let's see. Hey Grok, how are you today?
I'm doing great, thanks for asking. Just chilling in the digital realm, ready to help you out. How about you? What's the vibe today?
Yeah, I'm pretty stoked. Today's Friday. Can't wait for the weekend. Finally, it's been a long week.
Hell yeah, Friday's the best. Long week, huh? What's got you stoked for the weekend? Any big plans?
Yeah, actually, me and my wife are planning to go in this place. It's actually, we're celebrating our anniversary, and we're going to this place in Orlando. It's a history about Titanic. Can you tell me more about that story?
That sounds like an awesome anniversary plan. You're heading to Titanic, the artifact exhibition in Orlando, right?
Yeah, that's the one. Go ahead, sorry.
No worries at all. So, you're headed to Titanic, the artifact exhibition in Orlando for your anniversary. Nice choice. This place takes you right back to April 1912, letting you step into the world of the Titanic. You'll see over 300 real artifacts pulled from the wreck, like a bronze cherub from the grand staircase and a massive 2-ton chunk of the ship's hull. The exhibit's got 17 galleries with full-scale recreations of the ship's fancy interiors, like the grand staircase and first-class parlor suite, making you feel like you're actually aboard. You'll also get a replica boarding pass with a real passenger's story, and at the end, you can find out their fate. Costumed actors play famous figures like Captain Smith, sharing stories about the ship's luxuries and the passengers' lives. It's moving, educational, and perfect for a special occasion. If you're thinking about the VIP dinner gala, it includes a captain's cocktail party and a first-class dinner with reenactments from that fateful night. Anything specific you want to know about it? Maybe tips for impressing your wife on this anniversary outing?
Yeah. Well, actually, I have a quick question. So, you know the movie Titanic where Rose and Leonardo DiCaprio, I forgot his name in the movie or role. Jack, yes, that's the one. Thank you, Jack Dawson. So on that last part, when they were in the water, when Jack was holding the door, and there was some conspiracy theory that they would have been able to survive, both of them, if Rose would have, you know, gave space for Jack to float in the water using that big door. I don't know how to answer that. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, the infamous door debate from Titanic. You're talking about that scene where Rose is on that piece of debris, a big wooden panel, and Jack's hanging on in the freezing water, and everyone's been arguing for years whether they both could have fit and survived. Here's the deal. Fans and even Mythbusters tackled this one. The wood panel likely inspired by a real piece of the Titanic's grand staircase, was big enough in the movie to hold Rose, but the conspiracy, or theory, is that it could have held Jack too if they balanced it right. Mythbusters did a test and showed that, yeah, they probably could have both fit if they tied life jackets under the debris to make it more buoyant.
Oh my goodness, that would have been, yeah, that is crazy. So, yeah, let's move on to a different story again so we can tackle some, discussions and curiosity. So, I have this question, right? What is the right age? Like they say, what is it, to retire fully? You have to be in a certain age, like 67. But if you think about it, 67, I think that's too old to retire. So you only have what, like maybe 10 years to travel? Does that make sense?
I hear you. 67 does feel late to start enjoying retirement, especially if you want to travel and live it up. The right age to retire isn't one size fits all. It depends on your health, savings, and what you want out of life. In the US, full Social Security benefits kick in at 67 for folks born after 1960, but you can start as early as 62 with reduced benefits. Some financial gurus say you can retire earlier, like in your 50s, if you've saved enough. Think 15 to 20 times your annual expenses. The catch is, retiring early means you need a bigger nest egg to cover healthcare and those travel dreams, since Medicare doesn't start until 65. On the flip side, waiting until 70 can max out your Social Security, but like you said, it eats into your active years. It's a trade-off, more time to explore versus more financial security.
Yeah.
What's your idea?
So, what is your advice for me? I'm 40 right now. How can I retire in my 50s? What is your best advice?
Retiring in your 50s is ambitious, but doable with some smart moves, since you're 40 now. First, max out your savings. Aim to sock away at least 15 to 20% of your income into retirement accounts like a 401k or IRA. If your employer matches, grab every penny of that free money. Next, live below your means. Cut unnecessary expenses like fancy subscriptions or dining out a ton, and redirect that cash to investments. Speaking of, diversify your portfolio. Think low-cost index funds or ETFs for steady growth, and avoid risky single stocks. Pay off high-interest debt.
I don't know, because right now we're investing, but I only have one stock in my portfolio, and it's only Tesla. Am I doing the right thing?
All right, since you're only holding Tesla stock, let's break this down. Having all your eggs in one basket, even a company like Tesla, can be risky. Tesla's current price is around $320.62, as you can see in the finance card above, with a solid market cap over $1 trillion. But tying your whole portfolio to one stock means you're at the mercy of its ups and downs.
Yeah, but they said, you gotta, I gotta risk it all, because I truly believe Tesla in the next 5 to 10 years, they're gonna be big. I think they're gonna be big in robotics, the full self-driving, the autonomous driving, robo-taxi, and it's not just one stock. And I think for me, it's like a whole ETF. Yeah, so I'm not putting in just one egg. This one egg of a company has more inside it, I think.
I get your excitement about Tesla. It's a powerhouse with big potential in robotics, full self-driving, robo-taxis, and more, like you said. Thinking of it as a diversified bet because of Tesla's many ventures makes sense, but here's the thing. Even a company as innovative as Tesla can face hiccups, market swings, competition, or regulatory roadblocks. For example, their stock's been volatile, ranging from $192 to $488 recently. Putting all your money in one stock, even a multifaceted one, still carries more risk than spreading it across an ETF like QQQ or VOO, which tracks multiple tech giants. If you're dead set on Tesla for the next 5 to 10 years, that's fine, but maybe consider balancing it with some safer bets like 10 to 20% in bonds or a broad market fund to protect your downside. Since you're 40 and And aiming to retire in your 50s, you've got time to grow wealth, but also need to guard against big losses. How much of your portfolio is tied up in Tesla right now? That'll help gauge how risky your setup is.
Yeah, I'm all in. I'm 100% all in one stock, which is Tesla.
Whoa, you're all in on Tesla. That's bold. Since your entire portfolio is Tesla stock, you're riding high on their potential in robotics, self-driving, and robo-taxis.
Yeah, I'm doing the full self-driving right now, and it works flawlessly. I have no problem, no issues. It takes away the stress of driving. Right now I'm on my way to work. All I do is just talk to you right now, and you know, the car drives me.
That's awesome. Loving how full self-driving's taking the stress off your commute. Since you're all in on Tesla stock and vibing with their tech, it's clear you're a true believer. But, like I was saying, having your entire portfolio in one stock, even Tesla, is a high-stakes bet. Market shifts or unexpected hiccups, say regulatory delays on robo-taxis, could hit hard. To retire in your 50s, you might want to hedge a bit. Maybe keep 70 to 80% in Tesla to stay bullish, but put 10 to 20% in a broad ETF like VOO or some bonds for stability.
All right, moving on to a different topic. So I always wonder this, something, you know, does life, is there like, well, I don't know how to put this in a question. So does human, can they live in Mars? That's like a really long debate. Is that real? Like Elon Musk has always been passionate, yeah, about going to Mars.
Yeah, the Mars dream is huge, especially with folks like Elon Musk pushing hard for it. So about humans living on Mars, it's a wild idea, but let's break it down. Technically it's possible, but it's crazy tough. Mars has a thin atmosphere, like 1% of Earth's, so you need pressurized habitats to breathe. The air is mostly carbon dioxide, so we'd rely on oxygen generators. Radiation's a big issue. Mars lacks a strong magnetic field, so cosmic rays could mess with your health long term. You need shielded domes or underground bases. Water's there, locked in ice, and we could extract it with tech like heaters or drills. Growing food's doable in controlled greenhouses. NASA's tested crops like lettuce in Mars-like conditions. Temps average -80 Fahrenheit, so insulated habitats are a must. Elon's SpaceX is gunning for crewed missions by the 2030s, aiming to build a self-sustaining colony. But here's the kicker, it's not just tech. Humans would need to handle the isolation, low gravity, and mental grind. Short term, yeah, we could pull off a small outpost. Long term, a full colony's a decades-long project, and we're still figuring out if our bodies can hack it. What's got you curious about Mars life? Dreaming of being a space pioneer?
Yeah, I was just thinking about it. So anyways, next topic would be just random. Who do you think would win? Superman or Goku on a fight?
Oh man, Superman versus Goku, the ultimate showdown. This debate's been raging forever. All right, let's dive in. Superman's got insane strength, speed faster than light, invulnerability, heat vision, X-ray vision, and he's powered by Earth's yellow sun. Basically a god. Goku, on the other hand, is a martial arts genius with ridiculous power-ups like Super Saiyan Blue and Ultra Instinct, dodging attacks instinctively and throwing planet-busting energy blasts. If we're talking peak versions, Superman Prime 1 million is like a cosmic deity. But let's stick with standard Superman for fairness. Goku's got an edge in fighting skill and adaptability. His training and transformations let him push past limits. Superman's tough, but he can be cocky and doesn't always dodge. In a straight brawl, Goku's Ultra Instinct might let him outmaneuver Superman's raw power for a bit. But Superman's near infinite durability and speed could wear Goku down, especially since Goku burns energy fast in his higher forms. I'd say it's close. Goku could land some insane hits, but Superman's unkillable vibe might clinch it unless Goku's got a spirit bomb ready. Who are you betting on, and why'd you pick this epic clash? Want to throw another character into the mix?
Yeah, that's cool. But anyways, yeah, thank you so much for these random questions, and yeah, I'm just thinking about whatever random things that I think about going to work while my car drives me. So anyways, thanks Grok, appreciate it, and yeah, till next time.
Hey, no problem at all. Loving these random chats while your car does the driving. Makes the commute way more fun. Catch you next time for more wild topics. Safe travels.
Damn, that is crazy. Yeah, you can technically talk to your car, like whatever random questions that you have in your mind, and now it's in my car. Yeah, it's the future that we live in now. It's crazy. It's, you know, it's right now, and yeah. Well, anyways, I figured I'd take some videos about Grok, and yeah, till next time guys, have a good one and have a good weekend. Ciao.